We do not own the rights to this music. Good evening, everyone. This is Loris Wallace.
And I'm Cheryl Jackson.
And we're
we are
the authors
of different sides of the same coin.
Now, when Black History Month first started, we opened it up on the first day, reading you poems of Black history. And the last day of Black History Month, we would like to hopefully read some poems to lift you up
and inspire you. And so that's what the whole purpose of this ending celebration is tonight. We're going to read selected poems from our book in the hopes of uplifting you guys. So I'm going to start from my portion of the book. And the first poem I'm going to read for you guys is on page 57. It's called Intergalactic Love Scene. Black man, you are the 8th, 9th, and 10th wonder of the world. With eyes so bright and a smile that transcends this immediate hemisphere, you are cosmically divine. Can we share an intergalactic love scene? Somewhere, anywhere, beneath the sun, moon, and heavenly stars.
Okay, my poem will be called Down But Not Out. It's found on page 174 in my portion of the book. To this, to that, so round, so fat. Not enough of this, too much of that. Long hair, short hair, locked hair, straight hair. Too bad, it's not fair. Not short, not tall, not enough, or none at all. Too loud, too strong. Time to sing a new song. Been high, I've been low, searching for the open door. Ran fast, walked slow, seen it all too many times before. Looked up, I looked down, the answer was never found. Prayed up, stood fast, hoped the pain wouldn't last. Cried out, whispered soft, held my breath, thought all was lost. Held on, dug deep. Inside the kitchen, I stood the heat. Went around, came back again. Up the road, found only a dead end. Dodging minds, I set myself. Looked right, turned left. Stood still, took another breath. Boxed in, boxed out. Tried to scream, but I couldn't shout. Took the beat and heard the count. Now I'm down, but I ain't out.
Oh, I love that. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. Staying the course with something and just sticking it out.
Right. If times get too hard, just keep on trying. You find yourself, you might be down, but you ain't out.
Okay, my second reading is going to be on page 107. It's called Woman. And frankly speaking, we get at an age and a place in our lives as human beings where we just feel and we are just excited about who we are and we accept who we are.
Yes.
And so this poem is coming from that place of complete acceptance of who you are as a woman.
Right.
I am more than the sum of my body parts. I am divine, transcending all space and time. My beginnings are ever of old, eclipsing the African Nile. I acquired knowledge of life's intricate path at King Solomon's feet. I am divine. transcending all space and time. From the hypnotic and mesmerizing sway of my hips, men throughout the ages were brought to their knees. All nations came from the bowels of my mother, Eve. She was taken right from my father Adam's side. They are supreme, giving life and form to every living God-breathing thing. You marvel at my ancestry while coveting my majesty, hating what you can't understand. God made black, Democrat, hair that defies gravity, and melanin that has never regarded science. Admittedly, quite hard to comprehend. I am more than the sum of my body parts. I am divine, transcending all space and time. My father first called me woman.
Oh. Okay, I need another moment, please.
You in those moments.
Okay, that took me somewhere. Okay. I like that poem. Okay, now this poem that I'm going to read is for all of you, be it male or female, that might be holding on to someone who is just not the one, but you are trying to make them the one. This is giving you permission to let go.
Free yourself.
Free yourself. Okay, here we go. This poem is called Lifeboat on the Horizon, and it is on page 226 in my portion of the book. What happens when your mind becomes your enemy? When your desires become your foes? Common sense tells you to walk away, but something inside won't let go. You've weighed the balances. You know the scale is leaning toward the exit, but something keeps telling you, not yet. 1,000 voices are screaming, this is not right. They say love is not selfish. It does not ask more of you than it is willing to give back. Love does not make you feel less. You've known love. You've known it intimately and personally. You've felt its tenderness and its strength. You've been enraptured in its joy and hope, willing you to be more than you thought you could be, causing you to look to the future and make plans for tomorrow. But this is empty and hollow. It is not lifting but plunging. It is not willing but dragging. It washes over you like a tidal wave of illusion. And some tidal waves are not waves, but tsunamis, destructive, threatening, and life destroying. When will you hear the warning signals telling you to evacuate the premises? When will you hear the sirens? They are not sweet melodies beckoning you forward. They are warning bells telling you to retreat and take cover. Stop holding on to driftwood when there is a lifeboat on the horizon. That's for all of you who is trying to hold on to that person who is not the right one, and you are some kind of way trying to make that person the right one. Please, for your own sake, stop holding on to driftwood when there's a lifeboat on the horizon. You might be missing out on Mr. Right or Mrs. Right, trying to hold on to Mr. or Mrs. Wrong.
Okay. My third and final poem, if this reading is going to be on page 151, and this one is called Color Me Black. Color me black, 'cause that's what I be. Whitey can never, ever be me. Don't strut like me or flow like me. Like Ellison said, Whitey don't even see me. I am invisible, except for when Whitey robbing, beating, or jailing me. Color me black, 'cause that's what I be. Dark as pitch, precious like an onyx stone. Don't need Whitey to understand me. Just leave me alone. Let me be, 'cause when we interact, you plotting, scheming, and exploiting my ethnicity. Color me black, 'cause that's what I be. Sun-kissed black skin like Solomon. You know, the real black dope king of Israel. That's who my peoples be. But black folks don't read their history.
Mm. Mm.
Well, that's pretty self-explanatory. I don't think I need any further wording about that.
No. Okay. I hope not. Okay. Here's another one that hopefully will make you feel lifted up. This one is called Rise Up, and it is on page 233. Rise up, shake the dust off your shoes. Rise up and stop singing the blues. Rise up and change that old song. Rise up, you've been singing that one way too long. Rise up and, like Janet, take control. Rise up and be good to your soul. Rise up and wash your face. Rise up because the bottom is not your place. Get on up, girl. Do your dance. Never be afraid to take your chance. Stand on up, girl. Stand on your feet. Don't let no one tell you to take a seat. Scream out. Let the world hear your voice. Tell the man, no, it is my choice. Stand up, girl. Scream and shout. Let the world know what we're about. Tell them all, both great and small. Don't sit down and don't apologize. Rise up, girl, and let the world know. And tell them, y'all better recognize. There it is. Hopefully, y'all feel a little bit more lifted up.
So we want to say thank you for joining us in our celebration of Black History in 2020. And if there are poems that you've heard that you've liked, please check us out on Amazon. Put in Different Sides of the Same Coin, our book title, and you can purchase the book on Amazon. So hopefully everybody's had an uplifted Black History Month, but we celebrate Black excellence 365 days of the year.
Right.
So you don't have to just read this now. You can read this whenever you want to read it, but we are celebrating Black History. So thank you for joining us tonight.
Thank you.